Benjamin Ritchie scheduled to be executed Tuesday morning, May 20th, 2025 in Indiana. What took so long?
30 on this Monday night, and we are now just hours away from the state of Indiana executing Benjamin Ritchie for the murder of a Beech Grove police officer. That crime happened almost 25 years ago.
Ritchie is scheduled to die by lethal injection before sunrise tomorrow. Rich and I has been covering the death penalty in Indiana and this case specifically for several years now. He's here tonight to remember Officer Bill Toney and why his killer sat on death row for so long.
So Indiana did not execute anyone for 15 years. The state did not have the drugs to do it. Now Benjamin Ritchie will become Indiana's second execution in 6 months. On September 29, 2000, 20-year-old Benjamin Ritchie ran from this stolen van in a Beech Grove neighborhood. Officer Bill Toney pursued him on foot. Police say Ritchie crouched and hid, firing 4 shots at Toney. One bullet hit the officer just above his bulletproof vest. Bill Toney died at 31 years old, a husband and father of 2 young girls. In 2002, a jury convicted Ritchie of murder, and he received the death sentence. He exhausted his appeals long ago, but he sat on death row until the state acquired the drug pentobarbital for $900,000 last year. Joseph Corcoran was executed in December. Ritchie is next.
For those who have been convicted of killing a cop, they must pay the ultimate penalty for that.
I've interviewed Officer Toney's widow several times. Dee Dee Horn spoke to the parole board last week and has nothing more to say. The Beech Grove Police Department issued a statement that includes, "While there is no peace in the execution, there is comfort in the realization that society has kept its promise to the men and women of law enforcement to hold those accountable for their reckless choices and damaging actions, so that those still serving find strength knowing that their service is not in vain." Death penalty opponents still hope the governor will change his mind on clemency.
A commutation would not free Mr. Ritchie. He would serve the rest of his life in jail and would be no danger and no threat to anyone. But I think the circumstances of his brain damage and of his intellectual disability particularly warrant a grant of clemency.
Ritchie's lawyers have argued that brain damage from fetal alcohol syndrome disorder was never fully considered in court, but there is no last-minute legal action planned tonight to try to stop the execution. And there are still 6 more men on Indiana's death row, and there are 3 more pending death penalty cases in central Indiana, including 2 that involve the death of police officers right here in our area.
Yes, those are always exceptionally emotionally charged. Yes, Rich, thank you so much.
Crucial reminder here, help is available. If you or anyone you know is a victim of domestic violence, you can call the phone number there on your screen or simply text the word START to 88788.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Please subscribe.